This is single elimination kid. Now you have a guy who I don't know if he's ever been to one Chidori. Gonna be losing a ton of his mana, and now he's gonna be on the menu. 6 charges do come in handy, so now it's WS that is gonna have to be very careful. And with all of those sticky napalm stacks, it is gonna be WS that gets taken down, cast away, draws first blood. So they can play properly versus Talon. Natsumi charging up the unstable concoction inside of the acid spray. Kishka slow down, the blood grenade does connect, but Lich is already dead, and JG has stacked up way too many quills. Is WS gonna die? Kishka is gonna be finding Jokem. You better just be content with him, because WS is gonna be pulled back with a nice flame break, but they're focusing on both of the heroes, and they might not get a single one just because of that. WS dropping low, one more sticky napalm. There it is. He does finish him off. Shackles underneath the tower. Jokem healing himself, trying to kill Castaway. There is not gonna be a return kill. Talon still without a single one on the board.
Clever from JG. He knows he doesn't get the last hit in, so instead he turns his back and sees that the spikes finish him off as the bot lane.
WS is trying to fight 1 versus 3. The TPs are coming in. Damage is in there. He's still inside of the cogs. Gonna be hexed up there to try to save him. And with the shackles, he's keeping his body alive. Not for long. Chidori dropping low. He has 71 charges and a healing Lotus, so they really can't go for him. And Castaway without his Firefly, he's just a goner. Very nice division giving for Jokem. Didn't want to give that one or take that one away from Mikoto.
Yep, and the heals as well. At the very least, this allows you to switch into a different playstyle here because you do have a Shadow Shaman with you. The amount of tower pressure that you're going to be able to put out actually quite significant as well. The Shadow Shaman himself.
Gonna try to deny. And
successfully
makes it. Foul play. Helping that smoke from Mongolz. They were looking for the Beastmaster, not gonna be getting it. Now the Beastmaster is gonna be setting up for Mikoto and one of his rotations as well. In the end, it's a victory for Talon.
Nothing else to say about that. That was always going to be a long shot, especially without the pop blink.
That is a nice rotation, and Jokem made a mistake. He hexed himself. It's still not going to be enough for the Bristleback to live, but Jokem might die because of it. There's this foul play coming into it. He will be dying to the flame break. Mikoto also dropped pretty low. He still has an AD moves, so this puck is the one that has to be careful. If a Sinister Gaze connects, he can die. And
all of this time is going to be wasted, but I say that he's not gone.
They're gonna be using the Sinister Gaze. There's the Hex. Shackles as well. All of her mana is out of the way. He tries to get a ulti up. Not gonna be happening because the roar was there immediately after the ones which used on the killing Lotus. But he could only use the one. Mikoto from the side. He does get the Straggler Clockwork who came over to help. But very quickly is just gonna be a nice bonus for Talon. Beautiful.
And that feels like inexperience, right? You've just shown very blatantly alone in the enemy triangle. Well, all tier 1s down for Talon. Still 2 left up on the side of the Mongols, but Talon are pulling away in the gold differential now.
Kishka. Well, there's the Hex, so...
But
they don't find the Lina. Later on, the Alchemist goes in. Lina is now standing on the ground. The puck needs to finish him off, and Mikoto will lose his life. Foul play. Make sure that the Shadow Shaman lives a little bit longer. Lich dropping low. He will be losing his life. Let's see if they can bring down this Bristleback. He's hiding in the trees. Nice usage of the signs there to pull in the Alchemist, but he's still super speedy. Has the blink. No need to use it, as he will find the unstable concoction to get the 3rd casualty war. 6 heroes dying. A bloodbath in the mid lane. They're gonna be seeing the Beastmaster, so that might give you a false sense of security. Not to be JG. That is not a target. Who says it's not a target? They're gonna be going in with the signs, not doing any damage.
This is why
in the backlines. This is why you don't do it. Even with the Gluta Blade and the Flame Cloak, he doesn't finish off a single hero. It's time to run. Oh, poor Beastmaster pushed into the river where he will get drowned. He does have the roar if he wants to scream, but it is only gonna be in pain that is being delivered by the Mongols. They conquer Talon here in the mid lane once again and push the 2 cores back. Talon, they are quickly losing momentum.
Wide open for Wonderboy and Kishka to jump in. That was beautifully executed.
The Orchid now onto the Bristleback. Let's see if this time around they're going to be able to kill him. Sinister Gaze going to be used. Here comes the Clockwork. Has the cogs with good positioning. Maybe he can save his body. No, he just puts them there to show that I was here, but I decided not to help my friend, which is definitely not a nice thing to do.
A Medusa who is finishing off for Skadi basically as we speak. So, Bar Spaghetti Alpha already limited. Bad Rider.
Some really bad bounces of the Lich ulti. They get the kill either way, but...
Yep, and with that Skadi on Chidori, I think he ventures, well, he ventured across the river once. Oh,
that is a very dead Lich. He's gonna survive a bit longer because of the Frost Shield.
They send a Medusa illusion forward and they're gonna go through the portal instead, but I think a nasty surprise awaits on the other side.
Well, let's see how nasty. The puck will go to the left here. He does find the Shadow Shaman who got Talon stuck. He does have the Hex. The second he comes out of it, we're using the puck. But is there anybody to assist him with it? Not really. Lasso will be used instantly. He gets demolished, so really doesn't do much with it. Shadow Shaman somehow still alive, not for long. It's taken out the second that the foul play ends. Kishka is the one that gets the credit for it. So 1-for-1 in the end. And
Yeah, and absolutely nothing yet from Mikoto. They are hoping for an opportunity here under this ward.
They're gonna find the Clockwork. That is an easy kill to grab. TP is coming in from the puck, went through the portal earlier. Alchemist doesn't have his ulti, but he does have Diego, so that's definitely gonna help. The puck is in the vicinity, stun only onto the creep's puck. You put yourself in danger. Well, just for a second.
Because even though you have that Skadi on the Medusa, you're hard to kill. I think this is the moment in the game where you damage.
They found the Medusa. There's the Hex. Shackle shot, ulti is gonna be bouncing around. Let's see what the Chain Frost will do with the unstable concoction. Is gonna do so much. He doesn't get the ulti off because he didn't even have it. They did go for a quick smoke chips and trying to catch their enemies off guard. Both of the lanes are pushed out from the mid lane and the bottom lane. Okay, not the best guy to kill, but you started off with it. Well, I don't know if that's gonna be happening right now. Talon are underneath their own vision, the rocket flare. And we're gonna wait for it. Second, we are inside of a smoke. Lich does have a blink. We'll use it to blink away. Way too scary. Alchemist will be stunning himself. No, he won't. He gets a double unstable concoction. Good buyback. Ready doesn't have a buyback, and that's gonna be a bristleback dead as well. Not getting anything off Stone Gaze. Another in time, and the Alchemist is still running forward. He fears nothing right now, and why should he? The corrosive weaponry will be connecting, and those cars going to be used. Now they're gonna be bouncing around with the nice Chain Frost as the Ice Fire is there. You did bring down 2 cores.
No, and it's kind of wild because he used to be keeping pace, but not any longer. And now, well, it's not gonna be
let's see.
Fair fight.
What can they do? They get him onto the cliff. Okay, that's something. Chain Frost is going to be bouncing around. Connects on JG. Cuckoo in a little bit of trouble, but they did find Wonder Boy. Finally will be going down. Alchemist showing him who's boss. Medusa being held on the other side. She's like, no, I don't want to be killing my sisters. I don't want to be killing other snakes. But there are going to be some boars, pigs that do want to kill the guy from the same species. Is Shadow Shaman coming forward. He doesn't have the range for the shackles, but the unstable concoction is there. Force that one. The Clockwork trying to save him. That Bloodthorn still going strong. They have the Aegis Hex from afar, have the shackles, and that should be a dead Clockwork. Talon, they are just getting away with everything because at this point they do look unstoppable.
Just do it right involves a whole lot of work.
Smoke from Talon. They know that their enemies are at the Tormentor, and there's gonna be a big unstable concoction again. He connects on the 2 people fall off. LSA, they delete to Hiroshidori. They're trying to turn them all to stone, and they might kill the Lich. The double buyback is coming through, but they need to help the Medusa. They need to help them now. The LSA is still gonna be keeping her in place. They have to
nearly out of mana.
Force that. They want to save their buddy. They're gonna be doing their best. They can't do it. Their carry is just completely useless in this fight. And then poor Bristleback. He just bought back the tie once again. It is your Tankiest hero. Another dieback will be there. This game 1 is looking out of hands of the Mongolz. They did well for some part of the game, but Talon, they put it into 5th gear. They're ready to take the victory in game 1.
We didn't really see Talon having to dodge the Mongols all that much. They knew their farm was secure. And finally, the mistakes do come and the buildings start falling.
Bring down everything. Mongolz, they're not calling GG, but it is looking like this is the end of the road. Wonder Boy is gonna be found. His Lincoln's broken, and bye-bye, Wonder Boy. The enemy has vision there for the entirety of the game, my friend. And finally, you are gonna be the one that gets called on top there.
The other thing is that perhaps also there could have been ways to utilize this Medusa more, but
there is AoE Sinister Gaze. He's waiting for it. There's the double grab. Medusa caught inside of the shackles and is deleted. Goes for a buyback. Bloodstone on the Bristleback. He's trying to protect himself. The Chain Frost is bouncing around. WSB, KB, TP out. It's not going to be allowed. Hookshot is there with multiple buybacks. Mongolz, they want to stay in this game. WSC somehow still alive. You cannot go through the defender's gate. This is not your base. But Talon, They are trying to make it theirs. Alchemist has no BKB, he has no Chemical Rage. We'll have it in a second. And let's see if he'll be able to get it off. Hex just in time. There it is. He gets it off, and now will be taken out. Now going for the Medusa. She just fought back, and she's gonna be beat up and cut down once again. Well, Kishka is left all alone. Don't worry, you're gonna be joining your buddies in the other world and in game 2, because this one, game 1, is over. We are watching Talon versus the Mongolz, the play-in series of the playoffs. Whoever loses is out. It is a single elimination playoff game.
Natsumi here, I guess, having a little bit of trouble doing. Oh,
who's gonna get the first blood? Divine Favor, extra armor. It is gonna be enough. And Joken actually with his dying breath got the kill. You need to run away with his Dawnbreaker. If there was mana on the Ursa, make no mistake, he would be dead.
Making sure that you have someone accompanying gets the information on Jokem now as well.
Other boy, getting close. He does find a haze. Jokem is gonna be taking out Mikoto. He already ran away. That is a no hesitation play, though. Just betrayed his buddy. those Fury swipes.
Real damage here.
Kishka.
Then
oh, he is getting gone on.
Kishka.
There is an illusion rune on Wonder Boy standing his ground. Kishka will lose his life.
Something has changed. Whether or not it's the utility here, or perhaps armor being more necessary in the
they were so careful not to go for it. It will be an LSA, so Egg immediately afterwards, Rolling Thunder coming in to save the TA. Not gonna be happening. Cuckoo just does way too much damage. AG needs to get away. He does get stunned up by the Egg. Lucky for him, he's not in the river.
Nope. Well, actually, that was really good timing.
Yeah, he got it off. He got off the Fire Spirit. Lucky for the TA, the delusions were still there. JG wants to get to the high ground with the shield crash. Will be able to do so. Gets blocked in by the creeps, but obviously his enemies aren't aware. Looking good. Ursa now is in a peculiar position. He doesn't have all that much mana. Starbreaker was used. Now you can just TP away if he wants to, but help is coming. Okay, did remove the swarm, so minus armor isn't there. WS onto the high ground, gonna get slowed down. Hurricane now to the low ground. There it is. The Hand of God will be used, and the Ursa turns himself around. He's fine.
The Lina should not be in a position where she gets hit by
the
that at all.
Let's see if they can finish him off. Finger is ready, but he doesn't have the mana. Ursa goes for the range, turns around onto Natsumi. I think he understands he's dead. Now turns onto the Lion, who is somehow still alive.
Has been thinking about the Ice Shard upgrade as well, but...
Swashbuckle misses. He did have the Pavis, so maybe would have survived anyways. He could go for the egg right now if he wants to on Cuckoo, and is exactly going to be doing that. Then went toward JG. Ursa didn't want to come close. It's way too dangerous, especially without the enrage. He doesn't have it. They bring in the Veer. Natsumi quite close. Starbreaker. They want to finish off the task. He can't get the snowball off. There it is. Does get it off. In the end, Lina needs to get herself away from this one. Solar Guardian finally gonna be used, but nobody there to get caught by it. And the task somehow finally falls. Time lapse gonna be used. They did lose the Aegis. That's only the first death of the Ursa. Now the stun does connect. Weaver being a little bit hesitant about going for it, and this is why, because the TA is still there. Ursa is not their only physical damage dealer. He finds the Lina, takes her out. Wonder Boy. The weaknesses of the Mongolz lineup are addressed, right? The TA covers for Ursa weaknesses and vice versa. Smoke on smoke action. Ursa gonna be hexed up. This is a problem. He needs a snowball save, but it's not coming. It's gonna be deleted. Dusk went forward. They're gonna try to kill the egg. Might be able to do it. Not even that is gonna be going their way. Does stun 3 of their heroes. Glad you're connecting on 2. This offlane duo is not gonna pay with their lives. And Kishka this time around, he was fast on the trigger as well. The problem is that his Ursa needed help. That was the perfect target to start the fight on, and with the mid lane tower falling. Anything else, but you just hope that he was not going to be able to get that punch off. Wonder Boy caught. He's not going to be able to blink away. Starbreaker will be able to stun him. Help is coming there from the Tusk, but he's not going to be there in time. He's just going to be a nice bonus with Mikoto cutting him down as well.
Talon are defending in force. They know as well. They cannot give this tower up just like that. Blink in
onto the Lina with the BKB. That's not really going to work. They don't have the Solar Guardian, so bailing out of this one is going to be very hard for the Dawnbreaker. Stun misses. Line is too deep. He didn't get the Hex off. And then Egg, very aggressive one. They're turning around for it, and they should be able to take it out. LSA, not there in time, and very nice dodge with the snowball. Weaver joining in on the fight. He wants the TA dead. Should be able to get a refractions just in time. Natsumi, he needs to chase, but there's a Blink Dagger available. Wonder Boy, he is out, Gibbs. Nice signs there to prevent any kind of stun from the Lina. What a play from Mongolz. Every single one of their players coming in handy.
That was huge. Getting the egg down. Kishka not even dying for the way that he dodges. Now they're looking for Mikoto.
Saw them.
Come.
And we'll be finding a Hex again.
What a
It is the
dodge.
task going in first. You need to be the one saving people, not the one chasing them. Lion, too aggressive. He does have the mana drain. LSA connects. He takes so much damage on the Ursa, but there is no Laguna at
Even
the
in the
moment.
runaround.
Story. He does have a Ghost Scepter. Natsumi, he's focusing on Castaway. Maybe he needs to help Mikoto. That's exactly what he's going to be doing going forward. Chidori is now losing mana. He needs to get away from here right now. No blink, no chance to get out. He jumps to the side, but the right clicks from Mikoto, there were just too many of them. Blink, TP out. Mikoto gets into the rush speed. He gets out as well. That's pretty
What an
bad.
absolute nightmare. Yeah, and Delina buying Ghost Scepter, I mean, she wants to build the Eel Blade anyway.
Oh, he got out earlier. Now you're not going anywhere on Wonder Boy. He's well aware of his life.
Jokun's between him and his team. He's so far away, actually. Meanwhile, Cuckoo is in the same kind of position, very far forward. But here comes Natsumi.
Castaway will be in a lot of trouble. His armor is being reduced as we speak. Divine Favor really comes in handy. He uses the Hand of God. I guess it's not the biggest of cooldowns, but it's 2 minutes. Get to a point where even you want to push high ground, it's going to be next to impossible. Some Lincoln series are bound to come from Talon at some point, especially when they notice this.
Very necessary to kick people out of, well,
Wonder
the
Boy.
range.
You just have multiple BKB piercing stuns.
Like, you need to be sure you're going to win a fight under wards, let's put it that way.
Blink, Hex, they found the Tusk yet again every single time it's him. They might not be able to bring it down from under to 0. He does go for the snowball. Ursa has been healed up now. Only he pops the BKB, but he doesn't have the rage. So they're just gonna smack him if need be. Lion gets pushed out of the shards. Those shards actually save his life. And of course, with the Sun Ray, they're gonna be keeping him healthy. Laguna Blade was used. Castaway is gonna be on the receiving end of that and going down. Gleipnir onto the Ursa. No more enraged. He does get caught by the swarm. Needs to Earth Shock to the high ground. He makes a mistake. Chidori moves to the side. The pathing there definitely didn't work out for him. Not to be almost losing his life or one of his lives, because he still has the Aegis, but time lapse just in the nick of time to make sure that the Aegis stays intact and the pushing continues. Oh no,
pushing
TA.
starts. Oh, not this time. Kick back the Lina.
Losing Helena Rax. This is a problem.
The Rex are dead. Forget about the Rex, Harry.
Nullify on the Ursa. Okay, jump the Lina, kill the Lina. That's what you do.
Jump
the
who?
thing is that they're jumping you. The TA doesn't have a BKB, and even if he did, that Solar Guardian will be stunning him either way. Egg in a perfect position. Ursa did go in, but only killing the line. Now he doesn't have his Enrage. E-Blade onto the poor Chen, and he will be the next one to fall. Starbreaker, he does not care. But Rolling Thunder, that Divine Favor keeping Castaway alive. Let's see for how long, well, not too long. That is a bit too deep from WS. Does leave the Rolling Thunder all alone. Gleipnir will be connecting. Minus armor is there. Natsumi. This is not that easy of a fight for you to do. A nice roll up to dodge the E-Blade damage. And finally, it is time to bail. Talon, they've given away 2 heroes. They did force 1 buyback.
That should be the prime moment where you should start really stepping it up with that. And instead, we've mostly seen him over-engage. This, though, this is a good find. No information. Completely blind.
Oh, where's the snowball save? They need it now. There it is. Finally, this time around, it's going to be coming out in time. Solar Guardian being used a little bit too late. Lion is dead. He does have a buyback. Hand of God is there. Not enough to save the Tusk's life. Unlike the Lion, Tusk does not have it. And now theirs has been found with a Hex taken. Now that is your carry. They just didn't get anything off because the leader decided that she's going to be showing him who's boss. Castaway is next on the menu. Going to be slowed down by the Weaver, but he does get the Gleipnir onto the Fango as well. This Chen isn't enough for a very nice usage of the Hurricane, but it is still not enough. And Jokam is back to show them who's boss. You killed me once, but I can pay for my life. And WS, he is posturing in a way that he wants to go forward. He has an AC. There's the buyback of the Pango. Is that enough to dissuade them? Nope. Natsumi looks pretty certain that this is where he wants to be. Oh, a Pango ball back. What are we gonna do? Well, I guess we're just gonna be deleting him in a second in the Blinken from the TA. They will allow her to go and bathe in the fountain for one last time in the Mesa Invitational 2024. Talon going through to the semifinals. The Mongolz are out.
The Mongols are out, but